Hello, Libra. Welcome to Cosmic Cassie. I've been away for a little bit, so feel free to check out the Cosmic Convos on where I've been the last 3 to 4 months, what's my journey been, the things I've been going through, the different things that I've realized and learned, a lot of introduction to my inner world. Kind of pulling back the curtain for you guys, just because I have been gone for a while. I was kind of called back, so the timing must have been right and worked out perfect. So it's all good. But Libra, thank you so much for coming to Cosmic Cassie. This is going to be your January monthly reading. Disclaimer. With my readings, I always say if they do not resonate means you do not have to overthink or push, prod, and try to shove what I am saying into your life, your story. As I say it, it will naturally click and flow for you where you're like, yeah, that makes sense. That's that person, that's that situation. That's definitely what's happening here. It makes it easy to apply it where it fits. And also, if it does not resonate 90% of what I'm saying, it's not your reading. Meaning 90% of what I say needs to be able to resonate, because the way that I set my readings up, I don't like to leave a lot of confusion and second guessing. And so I do not suggest that my readings get picked, pulled, or prodded apart. Do not pick out the bits and pieces that sound really good, that you really like. If 90% resonates, it's most likely your story. If 90% is not resonating, even if it's like we're at a 60, 70, I would question how much of this story is actually yours. To help support that, if I pick up on any future energies, I let you know that it's a prediction and is not an energy that has played out. So it's not an energy that you would be aware of, okay? That's why also, if 90% does not resonate, then don't take it. Because the pieces that do not resonate will most likely be more the future predictions, where it's like those energies have not come yet, okay? Second thing, I do channel messages. If I get a message that is not a part of the cards and I channel that, I will go ahead and let you know the difference. So let's hop into it here, Libra. By the way, if you want a personal reading or if you want to purchase any of the random stuff that I make, check out the link in the description box below. That's going to take you to my Etsy shop. And that's the only place that you can purchase any kind of reading or product from me. What do we need to know for Libra for January? Okay, we got one popping right out there. Oh, look. That kind of bent my card a little bit. That's what happens when you use your cards. What energies do we have for Libra in January? What energies do we have? What? Okay, here's how we're going to take those. Bam, and bam. Let's get one more. One more for Libra in January. Thank you. Okay. I don't read reversals, and so when they fly out, I already pre-shuffled them. I cleared the deck. I put them all upright. So I have specific decks that I read reversals in, but majority of all of my decks, no reversals. Unless I'm really guided to take it in reverse, then I will. But usually I will flip it upright. Okay. So, Libra, looking at your energy for the month of January, what we have coming out for you is the Five of Swords, the Empress, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Fool. The way that I am picking up on your energy here, Libra, I don't know why. I'm feeling like I want to explain a lot of things. I'm getting a really explanatory energy is what I feel. But when I look at the cards, the energy that I pick up from those, the kind of storyline that I'm getting for January, is there's definitely going to be a situation where you're kind of for some of you, it might feel bad. For some of you, it might feel good. It really depends on who you are and what the situation is for you. But it's almost like you're having to really prove that you are this really abundant, loving, fair, relaxed, it's almost like, in layman terms, there's something happening this month where you're I'm going to prove to this person that I'm a good person. It's like I want to prove to you that I'm actually a good person, that you're misjudging me, that you're not maybe giving me a fair first chance here. So there might have been a situation that happened in 2022, or that can happen in January, where you're really feeling like someone's misjudging you, someone's questioning your morals, someone is, or maybe a situation makes you look really bad. It makes you look really questionable. Like you might be kind of like this shady kind of person. There's something happening that's really like making you feel the need to prove I'm a really good person. This is not what it looks like. Whatever you think, whatever you were told, whatever you've seen is a very bad misrepresentation of who I actually am. And so I get this strong energy of like, let me show you, let me prove to you, let me like actually give you a view and a feeling of who I am. And I know that you're gonna like me. I know that you're gonna enjoy me. I know that I can change your opinion. I know that you're gonna look at me differently, okay? And I'm really like interested on like, what is making you feel the need to defend yourself in this way? Like what's making you feel the need to prove you're a good person? Because that's the main thing that's coming out here. It's like, I want to prove to you I'm a good person. So something happened to make you not look like a good person, possibly. But you're like, let me just show you. Let me just show you. And I feel like whenever you're around this person, these people, the situation, you're extra flamboyant, you're extra charismatic, you're extra relaxed, you're extra, because you're really trying to lay it on thick, like, this is who I am. But it's almost like it gives, this is channeled, but it's almost like you doing that and you trying to prove that you're a good person, you trying to prove that you're a fun, happy, loving, energetic being. It actually, it's giving off too much forced energy that people are not believing it. Like people are kind of like actually opposed to it. It's doing the complete opposite of what you're trying to make it do. Like when you're laying it on thick like that, it feels extremely ingenuine energetically. And people that are energetically tapped into their own energies and surrounding energies, they're gonna feel a little opposed by you. Like that person's fake. That person's not real. That person is not genuine. That is not who they really are. So it's like the more you attempt to prove this, the more they think you're not that. So it's really like opposing here. It's like winning a losing battle, and that's kind of what that Five of Swords is. That first card that came out. It's like win or lose at all costs, and that's kind of where you're at. You're like, I will prove to you who I am. I don't care what I have to do. But it's like you trying to prove that is actually doing the opposite, right? It's making you look worse. Okay, I'm really curious. Who are you trying to prove this to? Who are you trying to prove you're a good person to? Who are you trying to prove this to in January? Okay, we got two cards here. We have the Ace of Wands and we have the Queen of Cups. So it's definitely someone that at some point in time, excuse me, the weird thing is, okay, this is what I'm picking up on, okay? And it can go a couple different ways, but this is just the main energy I'm picking up on is it's almost like you were flirting way too much with someone and they thought you were trying to like get with them, but really you were just being like emotional and loving and happy and caring and nurturing, and you were like being yourself. You were being this sweet, loving person. But somehow in this interaction, this person really misconstrued what you were saying or how you were coming off as like you trying to get with them. And this person could already be in a relationship. They could be married. They could be your boss. They could be your best friend. a coworker, you know, like it's some kind of situation where it's not deemed appropriate for you to come on to this person, but for whatever reason this person really felt like you were coming on to them when really you were just being free, loving, caring, nurturing Libra. Like you were giving them emotion, you were being playful, you were being sweet, energetic, very tentative, nurturing. Like you were just being you. Like as nice as you are, as nice as you can be, you were just being you. And this person took that and was like, they're coming on to me. They're flirting with me. They're being inappropriate with me. And I don't know that this caused like a gigantic upheaval. People could have even been like, because what I'm hearing in my head, channeled, what I'm hearing in my head is like people being like, oh, that's just Libra. That's just how they are. What do you mean? Like, that's just Libra. That's just who they are. That's how they act. And it's like, you guys let this person act like this? Like, that's how you're letting them act that way? Like, that's inappropriate. That's not okay. Because for whatever reason, this person, they're really interpreting who you are as being like this very flirtatious, outrageous, kind of like hormonal energy coming towards them, like kind of fiery, like let's do it. And they're like, you guys are excusing this energy. This is how they are with all of you. Like, do you not see what I see? Do you not see that they're not being fun loving? They're actually being really inappropriate. They're crossing boundaries. Do you guys not see this? And I'm not the one to say that you actually are, that it's a facade, it's a mask. It's really not up for me to decide that. But this person is someone that you came off the wrong way to. Like, you came off like you wanted to jump into bed with them right away. And they really did not like that. And that's really the energy they picked up from you. And so now that's why you're laying it on super thick. Or you're like, no. This is just me. I'm just this loving, beautiful, perfect person. Not perfect, but like, you're like, no. Really, like, this is just me. And so the more that you're doing it, the more they're like, yeah, you're just trying to cover up the fact that you tried to sleep with me. You're trying to cover up the fact that you were flirting with me. You're just trying to cover up the fact that, like, I caught on to your game and who you are and what you do. Like, this person feels very, like, stubborn with this energy. Like, nobody can tell me that that's just Libra. Like, they were clearly trying to get with me. They were clearly coming on to me. And, like, no one can sway this person. No one can change their mind. So you're taking it upon yourself, win or lose, to change this person's mind and make them see, no, I was not doing that. I'm going to prove you wrong. That's not who I am. That's not what I was doing. Okay? You're feeling, like, your energy feels very heavy on, like, I need to defend myself. I need to justify myself because I can't handle someone looking at me in that kind of negative light. You really care that this person interpreted who you are in this negative way. Okay? Very interesting energy here, Libra. Why did this person interpret Libra that way? So, anyone that watches me, when a card flips over, that's a potential possibility, a potential reality, a potential path, okay? The cards that flip out are most likely where the energy is going, given where it's at. But energies change all the time. Something drastic could happen. You could do something crazy. They could do something crazy, whatever the situation is. And that could lead to a different outcome, which is the cards that flip over in the deck. So I will acknowledge them and I will let you know what card it is, but I do not take it openly. So the card that did flip over while I was shuffling in the deck is the Ten of Swords. So potentially, potentially this could be someone who, so I asked, why did this person interpret you that way? With the Ten of Swords, it could be possible that they were trying to create like an ending with something. They were trying to maybe turn people against you. This could be like maybe not the primary reason that they took this in a negative way, but once they start telling people like that's not Libra, you know, then they try to get people on their side and kind of like not necessarily betray you, but get to their side where they're like, okay, yeah, you're right. Libra is this terrible person. Like they try to persuade people. Potential. Definitely not the primary energy. Otherwise it would have come out, right? Why did this person interpret Libra this way? Why did this person interpret Libra this way? What I got in my head and what I'm hearing in my head, channeled message here, is there might be some kind of jealousy going on here. Like this person might have very accidentally mistaken your energy for being flirtatious, but they know damn well and sure that you were not flirting with them. But there's like a little bit of like envy that maybe is blowing the situation out of proportion. Excuse me. What came out is the 9 of Wands and the, Seven of Pentacles. I can't count. The 9 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. And so it's kind of like this person is like, part of the reason that they might have misinterpreted how you were coming off, if we look past the potential of them being jealous, the potential of them blowing it out of proportion and just wanting people to be on their side, this person's kind of like, I don't want to invest or be around or accept someone who could like hurt me, betray me, get back at me. So they could have gone through a situation in their own personal life where maybe someone they were close to or someone that they let in, someone they trusted, really betrayed them in some kind of way. Really like hurt their feelings, but hurt it in a different way, not where it's like a heart space, but it's like, I trusted you to do this, or I trusted you to be this kind of person. I like invested my trust, my emotion, my honesty with you, and you betrayed that. So now they're kind of like, because they might have picked up that you had ill intentions, hidden motives, they're really on defense about this. Like it really got highlighted for them like a huge red flag. Even if that's not what you were actually doing, that triggered that red flag from their past for them where they're like, whoa. You're coming off this way to everyone, but I see the truth. I see what it is. It's kind of like they're slightly paranoid because of a past situation where someone that they did trust tricked them. It doesn't mean that it had to be a spouse. It could be a boss that was supposed to have their back that didn't. It could be a business partner that really fell through and didn't come to the table with what they said they would. It's like someone that portrayed themselves to be something and they pull the rug under you at the last moment, and it's like, nope, that's actually not how I am. So now this person's at a loss because they trusted this person. They allowed them in. They thought they were who they said they were. They kind of got conned. A little bit of con arty here, right? So because this person experienced that in the past, you like triggered that for them where they're like, whoa, I don't think you're doing what you say you're doing. You're not just being nice and friendly. You're actually trying to be out here cheating and home wrecking and sleeping and flirting and being inappropriate. Like that's what you're actually trying to do. And that's why they're so hard to sway out of this. That's why they're being very stubborn with it and they're holding their ground on their opinion and their thoughts because it's a trigger for them, okay? What can Libra, oh shoot. And then, yeah, we have the 5 of Wands that came out. A lot of conflict, a lot of challenge, a lot of difficult energy trying to overcome this for this person. It's really something that like they struggle with, okay? What's the advice for Libra in January? Thank you. It's 6 of Pentacles, okay? Before I say it, let me go ahead and clarify. Clarify 6 of Pentacles. Clarify 6 of Pentacles. Thank you. Yeah. This is pretty much saying like, focus on you, Libra. Like focus on you. That was the 10 of Cups that came out to clarify Six of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm like still inhaling this incense smoke. It's all over. The Ten of Cups is clarifying the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is all about balance, abundance, but it can also be like the opposite, which is like breadcrumbing, right? And the Ten of Cups is all about like a super happy, emotional, friendly, happy, beautiful home, okay? Ten of Cups does not always have to be about a family unit. It can be about you just living a very abundant, emotionally happy and thriving life, okay? It doesn't always have to mean you're in this like beautiful family setting. It's like, no, you can have that by yourself. And so what I'm feeling with this is like, Libra, the best way to go about this situation, the best advice for you is to focus on yourself, focus on your abundance, and just be yourself. Just be you. Just focus on being you. Focus on being happy with being you. And just focus on being balanced. And just, you know, if that's truly how you are, excuse me. Then you need to surround yourself with people that can recognize that truth in you and they're comfortable with that truth, okay? Surround yourself with people that can accept you for who you are. People that are not going to look at you and judge you and preconceive you as being one way when you're saying, I'm not being that way, all right? For another part of you, a little bit of what I got from this energy as well is when you're interacting with this person, you need to be reflecting their energy right back to them, okay? So if they're not talking to you, don't talk to them. If they don't smile at you, don't smile at them. If they're laughing hilariously with you, then laugh hilariously with them. Reflect the energy to get them back into a comfortable state of mind, to get them back into a comfortable place where they can accept. Libra maybe wasn't trying to do that with me. Maybe Libra is a very cool, honest person, but you have to like, don't lay it, don't lay it on them super thick. Take a step back, allow the situation to calm, and then kind of reintroduce yourself by kind of mirroring what they're willing to give you, okay? If they want nothing to do with you, then just leave them alone. If they still want to like talk to you and they're still trying to like play with you and have jokes, then go ahead and reflect that, right? But don't do more than what they're doing. Keep it balanced. Keep those energies balanced between you two in order to resolve the situation here. All right, Libra. I think that is all that I have for you. Again, if you really like my vibe, if you like this reading, if it resonated for you, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. And you can see my future content. You can watch future videos that I upload for you guys. Also, if you want a personal reading, if you want to purchase anything from me, again, the only place to do that is going to be in that description box where the link is to my Etsy shop. Other than that, Libra, that's what I have for you for January. So maybe I'll pop back in if I have more time and do a little extra for you guys. But this is what I have for January. So if I don't pop back in, I'll see you in February. Thanks so much. Bye.